This is a full set of Kent Coffey Perspecta mid-century modern furniture. But before I tell you more about this, let me show you how I got here. And when I mean here, I mean the estate sale, of course. It's estate sale time, so let's go. I am currently headed to an estate sale right now. Spoiler alert, I saw something really cool, so I don't want to blow it, but you got to stay tuned. Please, 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 please stay tuned. Now, as I first walked in, I was greeted by this amazing set of vintage Game Boy console and video games. Now, I don't know much about it, but it seemed like reasonable prices. There were prices between $5 and $20 on the game, and then the actual console was $60. I don't know though. Now, the first actual room that I headed into was the kitchen, and there were a few cool items that I really enjoyed. Number one, you gotta always take a look at the glassware. As you can see, it was piled up. There was loads of glassware, and then I came across this random, I would say these dishes with like handles. They had lids. They were really cool, really unique orange color, and each of them were $7. I also spotted this. This is, for those who don't know, this is Corningware without the pattern on it. That's probably a $5 to $10 piece, so I decided to pass, and then I went back to the main breakfast area table and spotted these like ash colored gray black glasses. And then I was like, I'm good there. Yeah, so like I said, I was good there, so I moved on to the dining room, and this is more mid-century rather than mid-century modern. I think I passed because the price was pretty high too. So on to the next room, which is upstairs. Let's go. Now, I made it upstairs, and I'm in the first bedroom, and there's a couple cool items that I want to point out. A lot of it has this vintage vibe, and this first thing is this Boy Scout uniform with this medal. I don't know much about Boy Scouts. I don't know anything about Boy Scouts, but the uniform, vintage uniform there was really cool. Moving over to this Girl Scout mess kit. I think they wanted $20 on that. I think that's pretty much what it's worth. It's a really cool, unique piece. I don't have much use for it, but hey, a cool Girl Scout mess kit. If you like it, please leave a comment down below. And then next, I found this Girl Scout uniform, just like that Boy Scout uniform. It has a really nice vintage vibe. I don't really need it, but hey. And then look, a little Girl Scout manual, handbook. How about that? Oh my goodness. I'm needing some help in this room. It's like I'm in a mid-century modern time capsule right now. And let me show you. Do you see this? How about that? How about that? How about this? Or even that? But now that I've gotten you hyped about the other bedroom, let me show you this one before. Please stay tuned. This bedroom didn't have too much. It had cool vintage clothing. I wouldn't say cool. It just had vintage clothing. It had some vintage books. I just wanted to show you the whole estate sale before I show you my really insane epic find. Went in the closet. Really wasn't too much. I thought, hey, maybe there might be a vintage picture. And it was a Youth of the Year award, which is, hey, that's great. But not exactly what I was looking for. So I made my way into the next bedroom, and before I show you the furniture in this room, let me snip into the closet. I did find something from the closet. Look, there's, for my Georgia fans, there's a Georgia gear, and then there was this cool vintage champion hoodie. I had to get that, so yeah, it was just too cool to pass on. I think I ended up paying $5 for that, and then as I was looking around, I also found something really cool. And basically, if you look up to the left at the top, there was a stack of these vintage hats. Really unique shapes. But I was drawn to this one right here. This 1996 Atlanta Olympic Games vintage hat, I had to bring with me. Like, that is a score all day long. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. Here is the room with it in there. A full set of Kent Coffey Sculptura mid-century modern furniture. And let me tell you more about this in first person because I was too hype. Yes, it is a full set of Kent Coffey Sculptura, I think that's what it's called, series furniture. And it all can be mine. But I gotta show you a little bit more about the pricing here in a little bit. I would say this is a very, very, very special find, especially finding an entire set. Each of these pieces, I would say the two dressers go for about $1,400 a piece. And then the headboard goes for about $300 to $400. And then the side table goes for about $300 to $400 as well. So to find all these in really original condition and good shape is amazing. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they know they have a mid-century modern gem in this room because the items are priced accordingly. They're pretty much priced at retail. So maybe this is a third day, Sunday, 50% off day. Come and try to scoop some of these items up. But I am blown away by how cool these pieces are. So now that I've hyped up this set, let me tell you how much it costs. First, this first tall boy dresser, they wanted $1,400 on. I think it was $1,495. The low boy dresser, they wanted exactly $1,400 on. And then as we move on to the side table, I think overall, just an overall number, I think they wanted close to $4,000 for everything. Side table, I believe they wanted $300 on. Sorry if you couldn't see. And then with the headboard, they wanted $600. So $600, $300, and then the two $1,400. So yeah, around the $4,000 mark is what they wanted. I think once again that's retail, but hey, that does not take away how cool these pieces are. And maybe I should come back Sunday to buy them all. But I'm honestly blown away. Let's see what else this estate sale has for me. Now I tell you, this room has a tough act to follow because finding a full set of Kent Coffey Perspecta pieces that's you can't really keep up with that. But hey, this room had some cool vintage typewriters. Not really in the market for those. They don't really sell too well either. And then there's some tapestry items. I'll pass. But I do want to bring your attention to this cassette tape set. And right on top, you had the Michael Jackson Thriller in the cassette tape. Talk about blast from the past. But yeah, there was 3 rooms upstairs. I made my way back downstairs, and then on my way out, I spotted this cool vintage lunchbox. Don't really know about Lidsville, but the thermos was inside as you see me struggle to get this open. I didn't eventually get it open, but there was a thermos inside. Decided to pass on that. This might be like a third day item pickup. I go down to the bottom section of this house because it was a split level. I look around, not too much here. I would say this is more of your antique / vintage section. And then I did catch this Life magazine. I wanted to see how much it was. I think the individual told me it was around $10. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm good on that. And I think I'm good in this estate sale. I spotted some really, really, really cool items. And for the most part, I'm glad I came. All right, party people. Did I find mid-century modern furniture? Yes. Was I able to purchase it? Not quite. But soon, hopefully. I found that Kent Coffey Perspecta or Perspective, or I think it's Perspective or whatever. Found that set. They wanted $1,400 for each. I think that's retail. I mean, if you look it up on like First Dibs, I think that's usually what it goes for. So really cool piece that might be, like I said, a second or third day pickup, depending on how I feel. But I did get some things. I got number one, this cool like vintage champion hoodie and this cool Olympic Games Atlanta hat. Got them both for $10 total, so $5 a piece. That's a win-win right there. But unfortunately, it's not every estate sale that you're able to purchase cool mid-century modern furniture. I was able to find it, and the purchase is pending. But if you're interested in a video where I found and purchased a cool mid-century modern piece of furniture, wow, sorry, check this video out right here. Well, actually, I'll put it here. You don't want to miss it. And like always, peace.